Okay, this is a demonstration of Midi Live, Midi playback control from an iPod Touch. It would work the same on an iPhone. This is the iPod Touch application, web app. What I have is the Midi Live player running on my Windows desktop, and I'm going to use the iPod application to control the Midi playback on that. So if we open the application up, and it'll just refresh the playlist. This is just a list of playlist of songs that lists of songs, I should say, that I've created using the Windows application. For example, here's a list of some songs. The file name on the left becomes the song name, and on the right you can select the song that you want to play, and they'll just play in turn. What I'm actually going to do is go to this demo list here. These songs have just the first few bars on here, and you can play them in turn just to show you how it sequences through. First thing we're going to do is arm the list. Normally you would use your MIDI, once the list is armed, you would use your MIDI equipment to send a signal to tell the player to start playing, but since I don't have any MIDI equipment hooked up right now, I can just start this manually. So I'm going to hit play, and we should hear the first few bars of Green Onions. Okay, and once playback stops, it goes grey, and this is just a pause interval between the songs before the next one lines up. So now the next song is queued up and it's ready to play, and normally you would use your MIDI software, MIDI hardware, MIDI equipment to send a signal, or a note signal for example, to trigger the playback of this. But again, I'm just going to do it manually here. We get the pause between the two. The pause is just to make sure that as the next one's lining up, if you just happen to hit a note, say if you're triggering this from a synthesizer, that you don't actually accidentally hit a note when the song's finished, and it starts the playback of the next one before you're ready. Okay, that's generally be good. Again, you don't have to play them all in sequence. You can pick the ones you want to play at any one time on the list, and then you can start that playback, and it's just going to do that, start playing. And if you decide you don't want it to be playing anymore, you can just hit stop and it will stop. You can go back to the list, etc. So that's Midi Live.